Welcome back to Introstellars. Today we are blending art with introspection by looking at the Impressionist movement, a style that reshaped art in the late 19th century, and how it intersects with our understanding of perception, psychology, and even neuroscience. We'll explore how Impressionists can teach us about living more fully, perceiving with a greater depth, and embracing the nuances of our personal experiences. We'll also give you a book recommendation and some homework to make this idea actionable. So let's get started and don't forget to subscribe. Impressionists emerged during a time of change, capturing the immediacy of moments in ways were radical for its time. Artists like Claude Monet, Pierre-Auguste Renoir, and Edgar Degas broke the rules of traditional art by emphasizing light, color, and fleeting impression instead of perfect details. What's fascinating is that today, fields like neuroscience and psychology are validating the depth of these artists' insight into human perception. By exploring their approaches, we can uncover profound lessons for our lives. The first thing Impressionism teaches us is that perception is subjective. Artists of this movement rejected the idea of objective truth, focusing instead on how things appear to them personally in a specific moment. This aligns with the psychological idea that our experiences and memories shape our perceptions. For example, Monet's Water Lilies isn't just a pond, it's an impression of a pond filtered through the artist's feelings and unique point of view. Neuroscience tells us that our perception is influenced by our emotional states, personal histories, and even subtle things we might not be aware of. Understanding this can help us become more aware of how our own filters shape how we experience reality. It reminds us, like the Impressionists, we should honor our unique perspective rather than constantly comparing it to an external standard. Take a moment to think about something in your life that you may be interpreting through your own biases and experiences. Awareness of our subjective perception is the first step to seeing the world with fresh eyes. The second takeaway is about the impact of color and light on our emotions. The Impressionists used color in vibrant, expressive ways to evoke emotion, a practice that aligns with the scientists now understand about color psychology. Colors can elevate our mood, calm our anxieties, and even help us connect with certain memories. Monet's soft blues and greens evoke tranquility, while Renoir's warm reds and yellow convey joy and social connection. For a practical takeaway, try incorporating color consciously into your daily life. Notice how certain colors in your environment make you feel. Perhaps add some art, flowers, or even wear colors that align with the mood you want to cultivate. Consider this small yet meaningful way to influence your emotional landscape. Impressionists painted with broad, loose strokes, leaving out details to capture the essence rather than a perfect image. This emphasis on the imperfect aligns with psychological concept of acceptance and resilience. Life is messy and unpredictable, and by embracing imperfection, we'll allow ourselves to enjoy moments for what they are instead of worrying about making them flawless. To take this into practice, consider allowing a part of our daily routine to be less structured or even a little less messy. It could be leaving a workspace slightly imperfect, allowing spontaneity in your schedule, or letting a conversation flow natural without overthinking your words. These small practices help you appreciate the moment rather than fixating on perfection. What's fascinating is that neuroscience shows us how viewing art can actually enhance empathy and social cognition. When we look at Impressionist painting of human scenes, like Renoir's Gathering or Degas' Ballet Dancer, our brains are stimulated in ways that enhance our capacity for empathy and connection. This happens because art taps into brain social circuits, which help us relate to others. In a world that often feels disconnected, Impressionist art reminds us the beauty lies in shared human experience, and art can serve as a bridge to other emotions. The therapeutic aspect of Impressionism is worth noting. Impressionist principles, like expressing emotion through color and capturing fleeting moments, are often used in art therapy today. Neuroscientists have found that engaging with art can stimulate areas of the brain associated with memory, emotion, and even problem solving. This is why art therapy encourages people to process difficult feelings, memories, and experiences creatively rather than verbally. It's a reminder that creating or viewing art can be healing. As a small exercise, consider setting aside time this week to create something, even just doodling or experimenting with colors. Let it be free form and without a specific goal. This can be a powerful way to process emotion, reduce stress, and foster self-expression. To dive deeper, I recommend The Age of Insight, The Quest to Understand the Unconscious in Art, Mind and Brain, from Vienna 1900 to Present, by Eric Kandel. Kandel is a neuroscientist and Nobel laureate who explored the connection between art, the mind, and perception. His book delves into how art and science intersect, providing insights to how movements like Impressionism reveal so much about human consciousness. If you are interested in understanding how science validates what the Impressionists intuitively knew about perception and emotion, this book is a fantastic read. For homework, I'd like to try a simple activity inspired by Impressionism. Choose one ordinary moment in the day, maybe a view from your window, your morning coffee, or a walk outside. Spend a few minutes fully observing it. Notice the colors, the light, and your own feelings about this moment. Write down your impressions afterward, not in detail, but as you feel them, like capturing a fleeting moment on paper. This exercise can help you see beauty in the ordinary and deepen your awareness on how much richness exists in the present. Then reflect on how its new perspective made you feel. Did you notice more details? Did it feel different to see the moment rather than just passing through it? You might be surprised by how this practice can shift your perspective and bring more appreciation to your everyday experiences. In summary, the Impressionists remind us that life isn't about perfect clarity or achieving objective truth. It's about embracing our own perception, finding beauty in imperfection, and connecting with others through shared experience. By exploring the fleeting and the imperfect, they reveal that life is richer than it might first appear. Thank you for tuning in to Introstellars. If you found this episode insightful, don't forget to subscribe for more exploration into self-discovery, art, and the mind. Until next time, keep seeking out the beauty in your everyday impressions.